Okay, so this is episode, what we say?
11.
11. Episode 11 of Carida Cast. I'm Mike, TK5351.
And I'm Colin, TK97670.
And that's a lot of numbers.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So, we ended saying we were going to talk more about celebration, but it was so long ago. I mean, it's already June. That was.
Is that what month it is?
I know, right? And then we have so much other news. So we just started to talk a little bit about celebration. My prediction is I'm probably going to go in some way, shape, or form. I'll probably only get to go for the weekend. You know, just because of where it falls in the year in August.
Still probably be more cost effective to try and get one of the 4-day passes. It's only 4 days this year. They don't have, or this coming. It's not going to be 5.
Right. I think it's $195 for 4, and then it's $75 per day.
Oh, maybe it wouldn't be more cost effective.
Well, it all depends. It it depends. It's because I know for me, like if I buy the 2-day and then come in March when I get my schedule for the next year, I can go all 4 days. I'll kick myself. That's my dilemma.
Yeah.
So, but Anaheim should be cool. There's tons of hotels around there. It's around where we went to Anaheim when we drove out there last summer. So it's a nice area. Like it's not quite the same as the Chicago area that we were in.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, it's good. There will be a better selection of hotels nearby. I'd like to not have to walk 1.5 miles every day to get to through the possible blizzard.
Right.
Though I guess there wouldn't be any blizzards in Anaheim.
No.
Maybe fires. If we walk through a fire, maybe.
Yeah, no, but it's like, so we stayed at the Hilton, which was like, I want to say it was 2 blocks from Disney or something like that. And the hotels run buses to Disney all the time. So we grabbed the bus to Disney even though we were just going uptown.
Mm.
So that was kind of cool. But we walked it the one time and it wasn't even bad. I mean, because the weather's perfect and so I can't imagine August, because it's not very humid over there. So August wouldn't be as bad as August is here in good old PA.
Yeah, we can hope not. I don't know. They say down in Florida, August is that's, I think of hot places, I think of Florida and California. So down in Florida, they say August is like the pinnacle of the worst part of it. So hopefully it won't be the same for California. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we were there in July, and honestly, it just felt beautiful out. Like it was warm, but it was not, so I don't know. It could change.
Well, alrighty then.
But celebration, that's a ways away. Do you have any troops coming up, or have you done any troops recently?
I haven't done one in a while. I signed up there was supposed to be the Military Freedom Fest in Mechanicsburg. I signed up for that last minute, but there just weren't enough people to sign up in time to get information to the barracks, so we weren't able to actually do that, unfortunately. But then I have the E-Town, the night out, I think, is one of my next ones coming up.
Oh, yeah, it's in August.
Yeah.
I just signed up for the Ladybug something. It's like a Wednesday. It's like a Wednesday troop in Elizabethtown.
A Ladybug, something
Camp Ladybug or something like that.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's because there's not really much. There's not that many like the weekends. It seems like they are very, very busy certain weekends.
Yeah, I noticed. It's sad I didn't get a chance to be on the main list for the Weird Al troop.
I got on the waiting list.
Yeah, I think I'm on as a backup. But...
Yeah. Well, you got to hold on. The thing about the Weird Al concerts, in all the years that I've done them, someone always backs out the last day.
Yeah, you got to hold out.
Like it's almost inevitable.
That's what had happened to me the last time the Weird Al came through this way, but by the time they got around, it was like the night before. They asked if I was still available, and I wasn't. I had already made other commitments. So
yeah, because the last time I gave my spot up like 2 times at the one thing, and I still wound up doing it because I give it to someone and then they couldn't do it. And I give it to another person and they couldn't do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not giving my spot up 3 times in a row. Um, but yeah, there's the I think there's Lehigh Valley Comic Con, which is June 22nd, which is the weekend after we're recording this, and then July 10th is the next one I'm doing is Camp Ladybug. I did the Free Comic Book Day. We didn't record? Did we record after Free Comic Book Day?
No, we didn't record after Free Comic Book Day. I don't think
you and I did Free Comic Book Day.
Or maybe we did. Was it the day we did that?
No, because I don't know.
Episode 10, 1 month ago.
No, maybe. That'd be after Free Comic Book Day. Yeah, we got to get our notes back. We got to get. Well, you know what we should do? We should set a goal of how many episodes we're going to do between now and Celebration. What's a good number?
At least one.
Well, that sounds good. We could do.
We can easily meet that goal. Just saying.
But we have the new Star Wars movie coming out, so we should do at least a couple before then, right?
That's true. Before the Rise of Skywalker,
and just the news coming out, so we just had the news with all the pictures from Vanity Fair. Did you see all those?
I saw. No, I think I tried to avoid that because I'm really trying to avoid spoilers on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, I was mainly looking at the costumes and stuff. And then we have all the television coming out this fall.
That's true.
We have the new
Mandalorian.
When's Cassian start?
Isn't that one in December as well, or is that one of those Disney Plus launch titles?
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus launch title.
But it's going to be on there when they launch Disney Plus.
I don't think it's going to be on there, but I don't know. But that I'm looking forward to. You know what I was also thinking about? So this is mainly what I was thinking we should talk about today. Remember from The Mandalorian, they used stormtroopers from the 501st?
Mm-hmm.
So now every nuance of every one of those people's costume is now canon.
It is, yeah. They are using they're wearing screen used armor. It's in the CR. Well,
right. So
yeah, every part of theirs.
So imagine if a guy had like me had old FX armor, that would now be canon.
You go around, gotcha. Look who's canon now. Can we get a specific CRL for each one of the members from the garrison that they called?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was thinking about that the other day driving home. I was like, so every one of their armor now, those guys can be a specific character. They can be whatever I don't know what's in the show, if it's Joe or Tim or whatever they call the stormtroopers, but now one of them can be a specific character.
Yeah, really. Let's see if Lucasfilm would approve the backstory creation for some of them then be created into CRLs.
Well, yeah, right. So, but the Mandalorian, that's I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
I think the Mando mercs are going to be very busy this year.
Yeah.
So,
I'd like to do Mando arm. I know we talked about getting our hands on some Mando helmets to work on some custom work, but
yeah, no, that's it's now I have one more day of school left, and then my summer starts, so then I can actually start.
It's still I know. Most of the way through June. How are you still?
I'm still in school. All those beautiful snow days.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm still working on that, but yeah, there's some Mando mercs and stuff, and get some Mando armor done. Besides that, I haven't looked too much at many of the CRLs. I haven't looked at any of the new ones. I don't know. Have you?
No, I haven't been following some of the newer CRLs very closely. I know there was some commotion over that one Death Watch CRL.
Oh, really?
I remember there was some arguments on Facebook about the alleged quality of it, and I tried not to participate in it. I saw the pictures of it, but if they meet the requirements, they meet the requirements,
Right.
If they're the first one to do that costume and have their picture taken, that's the CRL,
Yeah, well, and that's what people have to understand, because the a lot of the CRLs they grow over time, but the first person always has it the worst.
Yeah.
You know that um, you know. And I haven't even checked the stormtroopers if they added Han Solo stormtroopers or anything, which I don't
Oh
think.
yeah, I don't think they have added a solo specific because they just used Rogue One troopers, didn't
Yeah,
they? Aside from like the Mimban and the Mud Trooper or whatever.
yeah, yeah. They have the Rogue One stormtrooper on there, but the one picture. Let me see if that picture. I think the one picture for those. I think the picture is not 100%. Oh yeah, I guess it is. You just need that USB port in your stormtrooper TK. You know,
Oh,
USB port in your stomach, and and the hand plates are look slightly different, but I don't know.
where is there's a so I really want to put together I want to just like I'm gonna try entering as many contests as I can to just win Stormtrooper armor
Right?
because there's so many comic book costumes I want to put together that are based around Stormtrooper armor. It's like all Stormtrooper except for the helmet's different, or all Stormtrooper and or like just the ab piece is different. Because
Right.
I want to do what's his name, Sergeant Creel from the main Marvel Star Wars story. He's the Stormtrooper with a lightsaber,
Oh, okay. All right.
and some of the most recent chapters had really like high quality, high detail versions of his armor that make it so that if I were to do a CRL, I have enough reference photos to show that it's all, with the exception of the ab piece, basically just a New Hope Stormtrooper armor.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Well,
even
that's.
the cod piece is the same. I would just need to saw that off the bottom of a different ab piece and stick a new one on.
You know, I was looking at the Rogue One stormtrooper, and the cod piece can be separate,
Yeah,
and for level 2, it has to be separate.
yeah, because that's the way the stunt actors it had it flappy, so that way they could be thrown around on their
Oh yeah.
flappy cod piece.
Yeah, and their boots are different too. Their boots have no heel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're because remember that scene when the guy's digging his foot in the dirt in Rogue One, and he hears them, and it's just a solid
Oh yeah.
flat black.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at some screenshots now. You're right. They almost look like Converse.
Yeah, well,
white, white Stormtrooper Chucks.
I'm looking at the boots for the CRL, and there's a zipper on the inside.
Oh, that sounds like it would be so much more comfortable than our Chelsea boots.
Yeah, no, but the picture. Yeah, I would definitely say anyone thinking of doing a TK, look at the. At first, I would say I was thinking of saying stay away from the Rogue One Stormtrooper, but I'm looking at some of these pieces, and they look like they'd be easier to wear than some of our old suits.
Yeah.
Like I do like the ratchet system for the shoulder straps. Where
Yeah.
they go into the back. You know, like there's a little box.
I like that too. I know. I can't see is whether or not are they molded rubber like some of the new TIE Pilot ones.
I don't think they are, but so when you saw Safi's 000, right?
Yeah.
So you know her shorts and shoes are made of this rubberish material.
Yeah.
I can make shoulder straps from that, but it's rigid enough that it would paint like plastic.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I'm looking at some of these pictures now, and they're not looking. Some more screenshots. They're not looking.
rubber.
No, but they don't have. They look like they're a lot cleaner cut around the sides. Maybe they do look like rubber. They don't have that sort of like flat edge that ours has, where it's got the bumps still, but then there's like
Yeah.
like a frame around it. These don't. These are just the bumps, and then it goes straight to like you can see the bumps from the side.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Like I said,
I think if you wanted to be a comfortable stormtrooper, you'd want to go for a Rogue One stormtrooper.
Right. Well, I know like the Sand Trooper has cloth. They're just cloth straps. They don't even have, because you're covered with a pauldron.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So they're just cloth, which is really nice. But I don't know. The chest armor looks different too on the Rogue One. If you go to the CRL, it has a black, almost like an inner lining.
Rogue One, Stormtrooper. Oh, not cast. Stormtrooper, CRL. Like an old man narrating everything I'm typing on the computer.
But if you look at so I would say anyone that's listening to this, if you want to check out the Rogue One, they have the top piece of the armor has like a black. I don't know, like a strapping on it. That's pretty. I never really noticed that. Yeah, it says,
you mean this going from the front to the back?
Yeah,
right?
the black extension pieces on the side, and it says that's in for level 2. It says chest and back shall be connected with black extension pieces.
I clicked on the image of it. It looks like it's fiberglass. Or at least the image. It's either like they melted and like took just like a regular piece of plastic, spray painted it black, and then molded it around their body shape, curved it around, or it's fiberglass.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Because I originally thought, when I saw some of those the original like promotional material, I thought it was leather straps.
Yeah. Well, they have that weird strap that goes diagonal. Sometimes you'll see it. You see it in Solo up the ab. Yeah. Kidney armor. There it is.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's even a strap. It almost looks like on the CRL picture it's just a painted stripe, but I know it's not.
No, you know what I think? I wonder if that's the seam.
No, because I'm seeing the detached armor part, and the black spot's still there.
Oh yeah.
Because then it looks like it connects, almost like it's seamless around the base of it. I don't know if that's.
Oh yeah, because it looks like the seam is in the back. Like look at the back.
Yeah.
That looks like where your seam is at. So us heftier guys can not have a big wide open gap on the side.
Yeah. I like Jeff Pottinger. Shout out to Jeff for the way he sealed up his gaps on his ab armor. He did he got a big, like a sheet of white Velcro. Both ends of it, and so he took on the armor itself, he put whatever the hook part, and like strips of those up either side, and then instead of long waist straps, he just took basically what looks like an 8.5 by 11, like just big sheet of it, put the whole thing across his side, and then in just the gap part, cut a separate piece of the opposite, the hook or whatever that's on the armor side itself, and stuck that there to not make it look like it's Velcro, to just make it look like it's solid.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, my Sand Trooper has a garage sale sign. So I just painted the one side to match the armor and weathered it, and then it's connected to the one side and it just wraps around you on the side.
Yeah.
So if I ever get that approved, we'll be able to talk through the approval of a Sand Trooper. I haven't had to get anything approved in 12 years, so we'll see. Though after Quinn's mom is going to start sewing Biker Scout soft parts.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so might consider a Biker Scout then.
That seems to be a niche we need filled in this area.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot of people looking for Biker Scouts lately.
Yeah, well that's like probably, I would think, maybe I can't speak for the new movies, but before the new movies, Vader, TKs, and Biker Scouts were probably like, if they were probably the three that got the most reaction when we trooped. You know, from if you just went from the old, the old armor and stuff. And and then probably behind that is Tuscans. They always get a lot of, but the Biker Scout gets a lot of people because they know who it is. The bike, especially people slightly younger than me that like Jedi was their first one to see in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
The biker scouts really,
Yeah, they resonate.
yeah. And then the Royal Guards have a pretty good following too, which to me that looks like the scariest one to ever wear. There's guy watching those guys put those helmets on.
Oh yeah. Yes. What is his name? This guy. What's your name? Say your name, dude. Ah, crap. I'm trying to look up. There's another character from the comics that has. He's a really cool, kind of crazy First Order character, but I can't remember. He was in the Poe Dameron comics, which was a really good series. Highly recommend for those who haven't read it. But he was a former stormtrooper of the Empire, and when everything went to south on Jakku, he and another stormtrooper buddy, they had to kind of find a way off the planet. So they basically started their own criminal syndicate, and eventually he got out. But his sort of story arc cycles back, and he puts on his old criminal syndicate armor, which is like mostly stormtrooper armor, painted different shades of red all over, and on his helmet he took a the Navy trooper,
Right.
they used to call them the Death Star troopers in the Lego game.
Right.
He like mounted that to the top of his stormtrooper helmet, and then put these like antennas as like it to make it look like a samurai helmet.
Oh, cool.
And he's got all these like a cape and all these leather pouches, and it looks so cool. And I would love to be the pioneer for that CRL, but again, I need another stormtrooper
You need
base armor
to
for
talk
that.
to. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to think who I know. Once in a while, I come across people that have like bits and pieces of old kits. I have to talk to Andy Wolf. I know he had a FX kit floating around, an old one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that the FX would probably lend itself more to the comic book because it's symmetrical.
Yeah, that's probably true, huh? Agent Terex. Found it. Oh, I get it. Like T-Rex. T-E-R-E-X is his name. He was a like a security bureau agent of the First Order when they found him, because he was like super gung-ho Empire, but then he started going crazy when he couldn't catch Poe, so he put on his old gangster stormtrooper armor and was like, you know what? I think I liked being a gangster better than a First Order member. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I have all those comics. I'm just so far behind in reading them. I just haven't. How do you spell that? Agent what?
T-E-R-E-X. His name is Terex.
Okay, I got it. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because his armor's like he has like a symbol painted on it and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's like pretty out, like Badlands stormtrooper armor. But the helmet. When I saw him put on the helmet, I thought, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, that would be a good CRL. No. Yeah, I see the helmet.
Oh, that's right, and it's painted up like a skull, because of course it is.
Yeah.
I guess technically, Griff did that first from Resistance.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the only armor. See, the leg armor doesn't look like TK leg armor.
No.
Because look at the knees and the boots, maybe, but it only has a single seam. It doesn't look like it has a strip. But
Yeah, because there's one where he's
Then it
oh
looks like
yeah,
he
I
has.
see what you're talking
It
about.
looks like he has like knee pads. Like it's
It
almost
looks like the Commando, the Republic Commando legs.
Yeah.
If you've seen those.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's your build.
What a hodgepodge.
Yeah, well, trust me, from someone who has done comic book and cartoon costumes, man, they're tough to do. Just because a lot of them don't make sense.
You know? Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. You kind of got to pick which where it's which comic it's coming from, or like which chapter it's coming from, and just stick with that, because especially when the character is drawn by a different artist, it's impossible to get a consistent read on the way it looks.
Right. Yeah, that's good. But that would be cool armor.
In this image, it just kind of looks like he's wearing shiny boots. I don't know. There's the knee pads are kind of red. They blend in with his thigh armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just knee pads on top of jack boots. I don't know.
There you go. Well, with some of that armor, like the Mando armor and stuff, we could form that using the same plates I use for Sabine armor.
Yeah.
You just cut a pattern and heat them up. We got enough mannequins. You can find a mannequin that fits them best. And the knees you just bend them too. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
There you go. I'll be the pioneer. I got to lose some weight first to be photo ready for any sort of CRL. But
have you seen the CRLs? I don't think they discriminate against that. You can yeah, it looks like I'm looking at the one picture. It looks like he does have upper leg armor, but the knee pads are there, like knee something, and it looks like they're connected to the boots.
Yeah. So the upper thigh armor doesn't have the normal the stormtrooper belt pack thing around it, the ammo pack around it.
Right.
They're just two flat leg parts.
Yeah, it almost looks like the knee pads. The knee armor almost slightly looks like basic biker scout.
Oh yeah, kinda.
Like biker scout, that you would just put on underneath.
Yeah.
And the forearm armor is definitely not. It's definitely not stormtrooper armor.
No, they're like big cylinder. They're just big cylinders. I could make that spray paint white, big cardboard, like the things that go under carpets when they're rolled up in the store.
Yeah, and no ab armor.
Yep, no ab armor.
Which is great because that's what kind of binds everything else. And then with that thing around his waist, you could hide all your straps to hold your leg armor up.
Yeah.
Well, there's a CRL. We got to work on it.
Yep. Boom. Bing, bam, boom.
Yeah. So, let's see. What other good? Oh, I know what I want to talk to. How about Galaxy's Edge?
I've been hearing good things about Galaxy's Edge. I'm excited. I'm excited to go someday when it's like the hype's died down.
Yeah.
Maybe when there's less people. I don't know how I feel about the whole getting shuffled out after 4 hours thing.
I think that's only for now. I think eventually that's not going to be the case.
Oh, that's going to go away.
Yeah, I think that's going to go, like time slots is going to go away. I think they're just doing that right now to just get so everyone gets a chance to get through it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But yeah, I've actually a few people I know have gone and they love it. I just want to fly the Falcon. That's but I'm kind of with you in the sense that it's going to have to wait just because just got back from Celebration. And then Celebration next year kind of depend. Yeah. I was hoping Celebration was going to be beginning of August, then we would have made it a trip to Disney and Anaheim, but that's not going to happen. So
I like the videos and like the 360 view videos I'm seeing of some of the shops, like the cantina and stuff like that in there.
Well,
I'm really looking forward to the. I want to do the build a lightsaber thing. Yeah. I don't know. I could do without building a droid, depending on which option of those.
But yeah, the lightsaber. I saw Lizzie's family, Zoe's friend, and Sal and Liz and Axel.
Yeah, the Prowlesses.
They all got to do it. Zoe actually had to record a show a couple weeks early. Like they had to record it because they were going to do that. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, that was the lightsaber building looks like they did it right too. I mean the price is what is it like $200 or something like that for a lightsaber?
Yeah.
But the old ones, like the cheap ones that you used to get there, were like $50. For the plastic ones.
Yeah.
So it's it's kind of one of those things like you're at least getting an experience like
yeah. Like the wand building at Harry Potter World, similar. Yeah. I'm hearing it's a similar vibe, a similar immersive experience to that.
Have you gone to Harry Potter World?
I haven't yet. No.
See, we went there
on my list,
and the wand thing is slightly different because like you go in with a group of people, and they only pick one person, and then the wand chooses you, and they give you the wand, and then you walk out the door and you pay $40 for the wand. That's it's like we had to do it like 4 times or something like that until they finally picked Zoe. You know.
Oh, I see.
Like there's not like you're not guaranteed. So I think it was the 3rd or 4th time she stood up front, and just kind of hopping them down. She's little, and they picked her.
So it's more like a ride than it is a one-on-one thing.
It's almost the Harry Potter one is more almost like a theater. Like the guy goes through the whole thing, and talks about it. Like they just let a certain amount of people in the room with the wands, and he goes through his spiel, and then one wand moves, and he gives it to one of the people. And then, he just does another 10, 15 people at a time.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Up until it was my understanding that it was a like an individualized experience.
No. I mean, it was for that one person, the person that was getting their wand picked. But it was still nice. But the other thing with Harry Potter Land, which I think it looks like Disney did, Harry Potter has all those shops, but a lot of the shops are just windows. Like, you can't go in them.
Yeah.
Like, so it looks like they have all the shops and you can go in them, with animatronics and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, it's more immersive, I guess.
Yeah, and like, they have the thermal detonator Coca-Cola bottles and stuff.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to it. But the lightsaber thing, that seems like a really cool thing, like picking your crystal and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I've
especially because some of these, like the higher quality lightsabers are up to like 150, or if you're doing custom, they'll be up to $200 anyway. At least this way you're getting an experience.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. I mean, even the droids are like $100 or something like that, and some of those droids are pretty cool looking. If you're a droid guy, you're just gonna have to, with all those prices, everyone's gonna have to make sure they have a lot of bucks saved up, or they just pick what they want. But Florida, for us, Florida's not that bad of a drive if we decide to go to Florida Disney.
Yeah.
And I know there's guys on Justin Cunningham. I think I want to say he's in Starkiller Base. He's a travel agent that deals directly with Disney stuff. And he actually has a Facebook group that is helping people get ready to go. And I think he's even working on plans for Anaheim Celebration and everything.
Oh, okay.
Anyone listening to this or anyone check out his stuff. He's like, I met him at, I knew him before from Facebook, but I met him in person at Celebration this last time. And he's like a great guy who just wants to help people, get to Disney and, try to make a living at it, which is really cool. So, but there's a Facebook group. You just look up, I think it's called Galaxy's Edge or something. And, just trying to get people the best deals for that, and the Disney Hotel, which I don't know when that's going to open up. The Star Wars Hotel.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
I'm excited to read some of that, because I know there's going to be like extended universe content around Galaxy's Edge. Like there's going to be a comic series, and I think there might be a book or something too.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. I almost want to experience that first and then go.
Well, and I do like that they made it that kind of they're made it a place that is not big in the universe, so it'll kind of always stay with us. Like if they would have made, say they would have made Tatooine, like at a certain point that would get old after a while. Like what they're saying, this is supposed to be like almost like a jumping off point for a lot of different things. So yeah, if they make these stories that go with it, and if it's just touched on it in stories, that'll be so cool. Like I'm hoping The Mandalorian does it or something. Wouldn't that be cool? If it's like,
yeah, that'd be interesting if they talk about it.
So, and then the Falcon ride, and they're supposed to have a couple other rides that aren't open yet, but they're supposed to the Falcon ride. But just the pictures I've seen of people just taking pictures of every nook and cranny. Every day I look on it, and I see something new. Someone hasn't even posted up yet. Someone was posting up some of the stonework has like statues of Jedi in it and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't miss a single detail. Right.
And they still haven't opened the part that has the big AT-ATs in it.
Yeah, that's true. It was only a soft opening so far.
But they still have at least one ride that's not even open yet. So, and I just know when they decorated for Star Wars Weekend the last time we went to Disney, they did such a wonderful job that I can't even imagine how good this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they went all out.
And then they're supposed to be doing a Marvel, which I know this is a Star Wars podcast, but they're supposed to be doing a Marvel park too.
Yeah, I saw that. We'll see.
Well, I'll just wait for the weekend they open the Marvel and then go to Disney then for Star Wars.
I guess that's true. Everybody's going to be busy in the Marvel area.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see what they do with that too. But
I think I'd hate to go to Galaxy's Edge during Anaheim 2020. I think that would be terrible. It would be so many people trying to go at the same time.
yeah. But I know when they had Star Wars weekend, it was kind of busy the last day we were there because we left on a Saturday and the weekend started I think on Friday or Saturday, and it got a little crowded. But everyone in line was wearing a Star Wars shirt. You know, it was kind of like
that's true. I guess it's a big gathering of fans.
Yeah, so it was like you had someone to talk to. You had at least something because when the last time we went to Disney, Star Wars Weekend just happened to be the week. We didn't plan it or anything, and come like Tuesday, they started doing practice runs of the characters walking through the park in their Star Wars costumes. But also, you saw more and more people showing up with Star Wars shirts on. Like when we first got there the previous Saturday, we were like the only one with Star Wars shirts. And then eventually you just saw more and more Star Wars shirts appearing as the week got on. And then they started putting the decorations up. Like they decorated all the back lot of Hollywood Studios with Star Wars stuff. And then we got to see the parade. We got to see a bunch of our Carida people marching the parade. So that was cool.
Yeah.
And they're selling Jedi robes and all that kind of stuff too. I saw it at Galaxy.
Yeah, I saw that too. But you're not allowed to wear them while you're there.
I can understand that to a point. Like, you know,
it's a security thing. You're
yeah,
wearing giant, very, very covering robes in a very public and crowded area. I can understand how that would be.
Well, and also someone might mistake someone for a worker. You know, like someone might smack a kid upside the head with a lightsaber or something like that. And,
true.
You know, same with the stormtroopers. You know, you don't know what someone I would just think it'd be a pain for them to worry about. But from what I see, like they said, like the stormtroopers there, the costumes look really good. They interact with stay in character and interact like they stay in character the whole time in Galaxy's Edge. So as long as they keep it up with that, that'll be good.
Yeah, they take that very seriously down there, especially at Disney.
Yeah. Well, and they were I was reading somewhere where they had to fire a bunch of people that were like selling stuff, like workers. So they were like, we need more stormtroopers. So that's my retirement. That's my retirement plan. I'm just gonna go retire and be a stormtrooper.
Yeah, my coworkers keep asking. They're like, "Why are you here? We thought you took the job as a stormtrooper at Galaxy's Edge."
Well, maybe they'll get a DJ stormtrooper, and then you can do the sound. And...
I know, right? That would be great.
I forget who. There was a DJ that was playing the music for him, and I think John Williams did the theme music for Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I think so. They had a special theme written for it or something.
Yeah.
What I really love is not only do all the actors stay in character, but they actually all have backstories too. Yeah. Like they're all canon Star Wars characters. And that's what I'm really jealous about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, imagine going into work and you get to be a stormtrooper like all day. And they probably don't have to be a stormtrooper as long as you and I do when we do events.
Yeah, right. They get like a 45 minutes max out, and they've got people like watching them.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Or a script, easy things to say, not having to quip, not having to come up with situational comedy like we do whenever we're at troops.
Right.
Being a Disney stormtrooper must be the life.
Yeah. Except you would and then I wonder if it ruins it for you though, if it's your job. You know, like it sounds good and then like, you know, what do you do to relax? Like you have to go dress up as a rebel, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Go the other way.
But I don't know. It's going to be a good year for Star Wars fans.
This is true.
I mean, because I was jealous that I couldn't go to Galaxy's Edge, but I was like, I'll get there. You know, I'll get there eventually. But after seeing everyone's pictures, I'm just glad people were posting up pictures so I can like see it through the, you know.
Mm-hmm.
it is nice to see it. I won't talk spoilers in Vanity Fair for you. I don't think those Vanity Fair pictures spoiled anything. There was a
No, I think I did. I maybe I did see it.
the
Maybe.
there's the one that got everyone worked up with had Luke in it, but then I guess it came out later that was a photo from previous, like a previous shoot, because they had him in his Force Awakens or Last Jedi robes. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did. I think I did see this strain of pictures. I remember now. Because I'm remembering some of these shots of like the extra what looks like to be Knights of Ren
right,
out in the desert.
and then that the purple and gold bounty hunter.
Yeah,
I forget.
whoever she is.
Yeah, the woman from I forget her name now.
Zori
Russell.
Bliss.
Yeah, that's a good Star Wars name.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of the single syllable names.
Yeah, but
I know it's a
reminds
Star Wars staple.
It
But
does remind me of like a Han Solo name.
yeah, Zori Bliss.
And I did, I looked through those, and the Knights of Ren look good. I know I've seen a couple people working on some of the Knights of Ren costume already, but again,
Really, just based off of this one picture?
yeah, working off. Well, I guess there was some other behind the scene photos released somewhere. But they could be a Constable Zuvio if you're not careful. It's too early to know what picture's going in. Think about all the stuff we saw in Rogue One.
That's true. I don't know. I think after what they did with Rogue One, they're trying to be better about that. I don't know. I haven't seen as big of a difference between the trailers and the movies as we did with Rogue One.
Yeah. I don't mind that though. I almost wish they would use different scenes for the trailers. To be honest with you, that aren't in the movie. Just show me, like a different shot that's almost in the movie. I'd be fine with that. Are you going to troop?
Yeah.
Are you going to troop the opening of the movie?
I probably. I don't know which theater yet because now Lidditz is a little far to go for me.
Oh yeah. Well, what's closer to you? Is there? I don't know if we have.
I think they have a I think there was an E-Town one added maybe.
Oh okay. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what we're doing either because Zoe is probably going to be podcasting from Lidditz, so that means we won't troop it. It just depends on what's going on with that. I know she has a panel at Keystone again, so that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's happened. Actually, she goes to college Wednesday, gets her dorm. Classes start Monday, but she has her panel on that Friday between the move in and starting college. So
Nice.
we'll see how that goes.
Well, that's out where she'll be going, right?
Yeah, she's right in Philly.
So it's not going to be that far.
Right.
Let's see. So we got Lidditz and Carlisle the same day.
Yeah.
I like the Lidditz theater though. I like Penn Cinema out there. So
yeah,
I might still do that.
Well, yeah, he was. I don't. Did you troop the last showing of the Force Awakens?
I did not the Force. I didn't troop the Force Awakens. Okay. I did the Last Jedi.
Yeah, well, because the Force Awakens we didn't troop there, and then I called him and said, "Look, a bunch of us want to come troop the last showing of the Force Awakens." I said, "We'll buy our own tickets or anything, but we just need somewhere to change." And so he let us kind of. He just didn't know who we were, and so we all bought our own tickets and watched the showing. And then after that is when he started having us troop all the Star Wars shows because he didn't know anything about us. He didn't know who we were, and so after that, that's how we got the gig with him. And he's always a good guy. So, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had birthdays marked on the calendar. That's sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know if that was something they did on purpose or if that's always been there and I just never noticed. But wow, there are a lot of December birthdays, but also a lot of movie troops. So, a couple for Allentown, Exton.
Oh yeah,
Carlisle, Collegeville.
we trooped the movie tavern in Exton, which was really nice. For solo, because I think solo I wound up trooping 2 or 3 solos.
Yeah, I didn't troop at all but for solo.
We did a drive-in, which was really cool, right outside of.
Oh yeah, that would have been really cool.
Yeah, that was fun, and it was raining during the mud trooper scenes. It was like misting rain, which was kind of cool to be sitting in the rain while it was supposed to be raining on the planet, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think we have. This summer's not a heavy load, I know we have some more new troopers coming in, but I think in July and August there's still CityCon, and there's still CityCon and Keystone. And that does our summer. That ends our summer. I think Keystone ends the summer, so I don't know. And so you don't have any new costumes working on? I still have none of mine that I'm working on.
None immediately, but I'm the prospect is there. I'm closer now to acquiring some form of armor than I was before. I don't know if that's going to actually happen, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's always good. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on my little things.
Yeah, it's my next project. And it's not really Star Wars related. My next project is I have a ton of patches now. I have ordered patches for bands that I like, and also
okay.
a mix of Star Wars patches. I'm putting together a patch vest.
Yeah, you might need.
So that's.
I need like a trench coat if I put all these patches on that I got. I need like a patch trench coat.
So I'm gonna put one on for Carida Cast, of course. I'm not,
Yeah.
Probably also put the Star Wars Geek Girl patch on there too. I like it. It's a good patch.
Yeah, it's a good patch. Yeah, there are a few episodes ahead of us. I think they're on like 141 or 142.
Yeah, they're only ahead by a few.
Yeah. So. But all right.
We're so close to stardom, but they keep beating us out.
We're just almost there. Well, we just got to get. Well, now that we know the remote thing works, that makes it nice. That makes it a little simpler. We could have a little better plan than we did tonight. Thursday just came up quick.
Yeah.
But now we can get some guests. We could get.
Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Sorry. No, but Thursday is my last day of school, so like.
Yes, of course.
So, but yeah, we could get some guests. We could get Jeff to talk about his giant Velcro patch.
Yeah.
Dan to talk about C-3PO. Marty to talk about Chewbacca.
Schedule them all. Give them all 5-minute time slots.
Yes, we like.
They got to talk real fast.
Yeah. But yes. Yeah. So I think that's it for this episode. So
yeah, I suppose so.
If you like this episode or dislike this episode, you can email us at Mike at CaridaCast.com. Sorry, or Colin at CaridaCast.com, or send us a message. If you want to be on the show or you want to hear topics, if you want us to get back to doing CRLs, which we probably should get back to doing because I think a lot of people like the CRLs. If you want to be a guest or you have a rant, send us a voicemail. Just attach it to your email if you want us to include something. If you have an event coming up, like I said, the summer is a little iffy on events, but it's picking up. Go to 500first.com. Wherever you're at, you can sign up and join. I'm biased towards stormtroopers. And I would say you do the Rogue One stormtrooper, but I don't know where you would get those kits.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where. I haven't seen too many places to acquire.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should research where to get a kit. You can get a Novos.
Oh, I wouldn't get a Novos.
I'm joking. I'm still waiting on Jyn Erso for Zoe for 2.5 years.
Buddy, that's not gonna happen.
I know. I've been
you just let go. It's not gonna happen.
I've been sending them emails. You know what? I got an Novos neck seal, and I will say that it is wonderful. It's the best neck seal I've ever had. I got the one that has like the foam underneath.
Oh
And
yeah,
it
the
just
fancy
wears
one.
nice. It is their neck seal. If they would just forget all the other nonsense and just sell neck seals, you know, because it was like, I think it was like $50 or something like that, which in neck seal prices, that's not too. I mean, it's a high end, but it's really nice.
Yeah, but they're dealing with some lawsuit stuff.
Yeah,
So
I know.
yeah. So
Yeah,
just be safe. Maybe don't buy from
yeah. I
anonymous.
wouldn't. Unless it's sitting right in front of you and you can pick it up and take it with you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I wouldn't. I would not. But I bought that neck seal around Christmas time, and I was really happy with it. And then I get Trooper Bay is another one. That's a good place to get stuff. Have you got stuff from them?
Yeah, I think so. It was. I think I needed new decals or something for my helmet,
Yeah.
or I don't remember. I got something from Trooper Bay, but I can't remember what.
I need to get one of them
So long ago.
need to get one of those like vinyl printers to print my own decals. That's what I need.
Yeah, right. So many things that we need.
Well, we need to get you started on BT.
This is true.
I'm waiting to hear
It
back.
is not.
I am waiting to hear back on this CNC machine. This is Kickstarter CNC machine that I'd like to get. So I am waiting to hear back from them, because then we can cut all the rings.
Yeah. And we'd be droid builders.
Oh yeah, I'm already considered one since I built 000.
Okay. So they did that. That is considered.
Yeah, they said I can troop with the droid builders. I was like, oh okay. I was like, all right.
Oh, okay.
So
Also tough.
I mean, I don't understand how C-3PO can. That's not nearly as complex as building an R2-D2 or anything. But
Still counts.
yeah.
Unless you make one of those animatronic ones, like at
Celebration. Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Well, you can't, like I said, if anyone listens, check out the Celebration page. You can see Safi on there. She's about in the middle of the video. It's 000.
Yeah, she's like there are only like 3 or 4 photos
Yeah.
that cycle through there, but
Yeah.
she's.
And I think I'm waiting to see the new Star Wars Insider, because she got a bunch of pictures taken by the Insider people.
Oh, no kidding.
So I don't know if that's going to make it in or not. It all depends. I mean, but that'd be cool too. I just picked up the Black Series 000 action figure.
Oh, nice.
It was special order at GameStop, and I just stopped at the GameStop on the way home from work, and they had it.
I thought she got one of those at Celebration.
No, she got the model. She got the model. It's like
that's right.
highly
The
detailed
build your
model.
own.
I would rather build her a whole nother 000 than even to start that kit, because it's like every single part that was in her 000 armor, but really
tiny.
really tiny.
I want to get the artifacts one of the double one of 000 and BT1.
Oh yeah.
Those are a little more expensive though.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm running out of space in my office for.
I think you just should put all that effort into just a BT. You just cut the rings, just get the
Oh yeah.
get the skins, and go from there.
Fair enough.
Olivia would love that. Like, look, we don't have any food this week, but we have.
Oh yeah, we have no food and no more room in the house for anything. But you better believe I'm gonna stuff a droid in here somewhere.
Well, I want to get for Safi when she's in 000. I want to get a Quaker State or oil drink cozy.
Oh,
So when we give her a drink through her mouth with a straw, it'll look like we're giving her oil.
Oh, nice. That's clever.
Because I forgot we did the library event. We did a library event Saturday, and she was 000. Well, I stood her right over an air conditioner. Because outside, she went outside just to get pictures in front of the sign, and that almost destroyed her, just being bolted in all that black. So
man, I bet that sucked.
Yeah, because there's nowhere for the hot air to go. Because in the helmet, the only holes are the eye holes and the mouth hole. Like,
you gotta get her one of those cool suits with the circulating cold water.
Yeah, I don't know where you'd fit it though. Like, she's pretty snug in that suit. We did change it from Celebration. We put a back brace on, so she wears a back brace now. And the legs, the upper legs hang on the back brace, and it puts less pressure on because before the whole leg sat on the roof of her foot. So that it got painful. So we got all that. We got all that figured out. I still got to figure out her voice. I have the amp. I just got to get her to. She has to get brave enough to talk like C-3PO.
You get a voice changer.
Yeah, well, she just has to. She just has to get that cadence down of just like slight arrogance, you know.
And it is supposed to sound like C-3PO. I forget where it said it was like canon that's what he sounds like.
Yeah, I think it was one of the comic books where he was mistaken for C-3PO. So I think people assumed that he sounded like C-3PO.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. No, I remember that moment. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's the next. So I think we should shoot for when are your work schedule is more hectic than mine this time of year.
It's random, is what it is.
So
I'm like if up a month from now, like my month is pretty free. It's just my schedule fills up like day by day. So
we could do it weekly.
If you tell me a date, like I'll probably tell you I'm free, but then I'll put it on my calendar, and that's what it's gonna have to be.
Okay, well
I just won't pick up work that day.
We can try to get our next episode in the next maybe 2 weeks. We can bang out some episodes in the summer, so we won't feel as guilty doing like one in December and one in next June.
We should just take a weekend and record like 5 or 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And then just release them at different times.
That sounds like a great. Yeah, we should do an deep dive of the comic books or something. And we could just
have a couple episodes be a live read or something.
Yeah, there we go. I'm up for that. So now, people still listening, if you still haven't bailed on us, send us in what you want to hear.
Yeah, right.
Just if you want to hear us just read a comic book, which I don't know how that would go very well, but we could do the audio commentary of the comic book.
We could get other people involved.
Yeah, like a radio drama.
5 or 6 people, and we do like a radio drama. I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
If you guys want to be a part of a radio drama, send us a message. Let us know.
Yes. Yeah, the more the merrier. Yeah, because we could set that up. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna stop our recording here in just a second. So, everyone, please send us messages, rate us on on iTunes or however you listen to it, SoundCloud, and let us know how we're doing. You got any goodbyes, Colin?
Bye.
All right, guys. May the force be with you.